Alright guys, time to look at ONDO on the channel for the first time, and as you can see, basically we have $1.74 to try to punch through. Yesterday we did retest this $1.40 support on the dump, and basically today ONDO is up about 5.5% though at the moment. It's one of the few altcoins that you can see was unfazed by the dump, and if we look at crypto bubbles you'll see this. Now Move is kind of an anomaly. Basically it was airdropped yesterday in Binance. I had some of it, I sold it off. Probably should have held the stable coins until I saw the full, amount of the drop yesterday on Bitcoin. But anyways, it doesn't matter. There are only a few projects though. You can see here: Beam, Curve, ONDO, Aave, ENA, Pepe, Mantle, in the green. So things are starting to look a little bit better. We are starting to see a little bit of a bounce now. And, ONDO has 10 billion max supply, 10 billion total supply has already been created. 1.4 billion of that is circulating. So, where do I think ONDO can go? With only 10 billion coins and much of that not out yet, hopefully that remains that way. I think ONDO easily can make it to anywhere between about $5 and $8 this bull run. It's hard to say because there just isn't really a long history. It wasn't around in the last bull run, guys. I could throw a fib retracement here and put it down to here, and it's only a guess. But we can do that. Let's just take a look and see where it says it might go. Now, I wouldn't take this, as true but yeah, let's take a look. Okay, it says about 450 that this can go to. So yeah, I can actually see that happening for this. Although it's just really hard to throw a fib retracement on here, and especially without some history. This is a very short history. Now I will delete this, but yeah, 450. I think that's pretty much in the bag with ONDO. I do hear a lot of other influencers talking about ONDO. I do think it's an excellent project myself, just from what I've heard and things. So yeah, 450 easily, but maybe even up to like $8, I would say. Now, taking a look at the total market cap, guys, we have fallen back and retested this support basically. And I can probably pull this over here. And yeah, we've pretty much retested that today again as well. And it looks like we're trying to get a bounce now. So that's good to see. Let's hope we can get back above this, trend line. Let's just hope that this is kind of a fake out. But we are still at $3.4 trillion, guys. That's still a lot of money. That's not, that's not bad still. Now, if we look at the total market cap excluding Bitcoin, we fell again through the trend line, of course. But we actually didn't even come down to retest this support on either candle. So yeah, and it looks like we're trying to get bounce right now. And yeah, let's see if we can get back above this trend line within the next day or so. Basically, the Bitcoin dominance. Let's see what's happening with this. Yeah, it did get a very large bounce yesterday, and that's because alts got crushed, guys. But basically, it looks like the 56.9 mark is keeping us down. Now, it did seal this candle, a daily candle, above that. But today it has fallen back through. All in all, guys, when you look at this chart, this is just another, lower high. So it's going to have bounces along the way. This is not uncommon. I do believe we're going to see some more downside. But yeah, you just got to be patient. Alts really suffered, but guys, when it goes back down to here, you're probably going to see the same amount that you had before this crash yesterday. Now, taking a look at the liquidation heat map, guys, above us lies a lot of positions that can get liquidated, and Bitcoin tends to follow these, liquidations. So there's a lot around $98,700 here, $800. There's quite a bit up here at $99,200 as well. So basically, from like 98.8, I would say up to about 99.6, that's in danger right now of getting liquidated. But there isn't really too many, positions above us, but there's almost nothing below us, guys. So I don't think we're going to go down basically from this point because we wiped out everything basically below us already. Now, taking a look at the liquidation heat map, guys, longs got wrecked. Others basically, you know, that's everything outside, like, I think, what, the top 50 or something like this. Maybe I can, okay, it doesn't tell me, but I think it's like the top 50 or maybe 100. Doesn't really matter, guys. But you can see there was a lot of liquidations and terrible, you know. I don't like using leverage. I don't like shorting and longing. I've lost a lot like that before, guys. For me personally, it's just better to hold the coin. Now, funding rates, basically back to normal. As you can see here, today, December 10th, we're pretty much back in the green. So that's good to see. And things are kind of stabilizing now. So, yeah. Now, if we take a quick look at the, you know, altcoin season index, 71 right now. Let me refresh this and see if that's okay. Yeah, it did go down. So it is 67 right now. I wouldn't fear too much, guys. Still, you saw this, you know, massive rise from 33 to 88. So going 67 to at least 75 can take us no time, you know. So I do believe this is just a small bump in the road. Like I said down here, when we had that small bump in the road and we shot up. So I think it's coming, guys. Don't worry. You know, I'm in the same boat as you guys too. So fear and greed, let me refresh this too, because I'm a little bit shocked that it would be a 78. Now, okay, I'm not sure. I would have to go back and look at the Bitcoin you know, chart again, but I'm not going to do that and waste time looking. But yeah, I'm surprised that we're 78 still, but I'm guessing that pretty much the dump yesterday took place after midnight UTC time, I guess. So that's probably why we're not seeing anything, you know, lower than like 70, I would say. But I do believe tomorrow, you know, in 14 hours and 14 and a half hours, basically, you're going to see much lower than 78. Now, Pi Cycle top, guys, basically, it's, you know, probably the same. Yeah, it's the same, guys. Let me zoom in here so you can see. So, yeah, still far apart, but it is curving up, so, you know, but we have some months before it gets there, guys. Now, crypto bubbles is going to be very ugly, guys. If we look at this daily time frame, now Move is a new airdrop token from Binance. I had it yesterday. I sold it and bought a bunch of coins for me and my wife. We split it, and yeah, I mean, what can I say? Okay, it's 39% up. It's just an anomaly just because it's a new coin and it's airdrop. So now we do have some other coins here that are in the green, like ENA, ONDO, you know, Virtual, Pepe, you know, a few others, Aave, MNT. So things are starting to turn around a little bit, I think. And I believe by the end of the day, we're going to see a little bit more green and not so deep reds. Now, if we look at the economic calendar for today, guys, pretty much is just, I think, a recalculation of non-farm productivity. Don't think there's going to be too much volatility. But tomorrow, guys, very important day, CPI. So keep your eye on that. That's 8:30 Eastern time in America. Now, if you look at this week, Thursday is PPI, and we do have jobless claims. Friday is kind of empty, guys. Now, all of this will play a part in if we get a cut or not. Basically, almost 90% at this point think we're getting at least a quarter point Christmas bonus cut. Another 10% believe that we're not getting anything. So I do believe, you know, we're going to get that cut. I've said that for a while now. But yeah, we really have to see what brings, you know, with the CPI and PPI, guys. Now, if you want to stake your Athena, guys, go to ONDO and type in ENA or Athena, and you'll find a list of places here that you can stake. I personally have mine in Binance. And yeah, guys, there's plenty of places though. XT, you have KuCoin, you got Bybit, Gate, HTX. Now it's totally up to you where you want to stake your coins. I can't tell you where to stake it, but anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.